In the headlines, Southern governors set to meet in Lagos over state of the nation. Human trafficking on the rise in Edo, Delta, and Kano states. And Super Eagles suffer heavy defeat in Mexico friendly. Hello and welcome to Trust News Update. I am Martia Omar. 17 Southern governors will meet in Lagos State on Monday for a follow-up meeting to the one held in Asaba, Delta State on May 11 to review the state of the nation as it affects the future political zones. The meeting is to be hosted by Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu with the aim to take common position on the key national issues. The governors opposed the open grazing the last time they met. Armed bandits have killed 7 people in Chukun, Kajuru and Giwa local government areas of Kaduna State. Commissioner for Internal Security and Home Affairs of Asaba, who confirmed the incident in a statement, said the developments were reported to the state government by security agencies. Governor Nasir El-Rufai has sent condolences to families of the deceased. Majority of Nigerian trafficking victims in Europe and other parts of the world are from Edo, Delta, and Kano states. This is according to a report released by the U.S. Department of State titled The Menace of Human Trafficking Globally in About 200 Countries Across Different Continents. The report significantly noted that the Nigerian government was yet to fully meet the minimum standards for the elimination of trafficking, but it was making effort towards developing its anti-trafficking capacity. Aminu Ado Bayero has been coronated as the 15th Emir of Kanu under the Fulani dynasty and 58th in line to the throne of Kano Emirates. While receiving the oath and staff of office in the presence of Nigeria's Vice President and State Governor Abdullahi Ganduje and other dignitaries, the Emir promised to uphold the culture and tradition of the people like those before him did. Trust TV correspondent Idris Jabrin witnessed the coronation and filed this report.
Governor Abdullahi Ganduje handing over the staff of office shortly after the oath of office was administered to the Emir, signifying the official coronation of Alhaji Amina Ado Bayero as the 15th Fulani Emir of Kanu. According to Nigeria's Vice President Professor Yemi Oshibanjo, Kanu has always been reputed as a place of history that is second to none in the country, as he acknowledged the role of Kano Emirates in ensuring peace and unity across the country, while promising the continued support of the presidency in uplifting the standard of nation's traditional institutions.
We are very proud indeed that it remains the home to all and for all Nigerians, regardless of tribe and ethnicity.
For Governor Abdullahi Ganduje, the coronation ceremony of Amina Ado Bayero indicates his administration's commitment to further enhance the role of traditional institutions and, by extension, promoting culture and tradition of the good people of Kano Emirates.
It is my belief that a robust and effective traditional institution is central in achieving a secured and peaceful society. Therefore, this forms the basis for our resolve to doing everything within the ambit of law to elevate the traditional institution in Kano State and position it comparatively and competitively amongst other institutions in the world who have embraced new and modern systems.
While receiving the royal sword and regalia, the Emir asked the people to continue to live in peace with one another, respect the laws of the land, and shows love and sympathy to one another regardless of differences.
I am directing all ward heads to remain our good ambassadors. Pay attention to the education, health, and security of our people.
It was at this same ground that the 13th Emir of Kanu, late Alhaji Ado Bayero, was sworn in and coronated over 50 years ago. Today, the 15th Emir of Kanu, Alhaji Amina Ado Bayero, who himself is the second son to the late Emir, was sworn in and coronated, as he promised to carry everyone along in Kano State, irrespective of ethnic or tribal differences. Now, what's left to be seen by the people of Kano State is what the future holds. Idris Jibrin, Trust TV News, Kano.
Coming up after the break, COVID-19 vaccine Delta variant remains a big threat to Nigeria. Do stay with us.
My name is Samuel Dada.
Yakubu Isa, ana mana da jeji.
Aminu Musa.
A wannan harkar ce muke dan samun abinci, an muke taimaka mu wasu da yawa.
Looking for private jobs. Sometimes you get employed and the process of payment, you undergo some kind of stress.
Get latest updates on current topical issues and breaking news by downloading the Trust TV mobile app on your Android devices. Go online, click Google Play Store, search Trust TV, install the app, and get doses of unfiltered information on happenings all over the world in your pocket. Trust TV, documenting the Nigerian story.
Welcome back, and here's a recap of our stories. Governors set to meet in Lagos over State of the Nation, and this is to be hosted by Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu of Lagos State. We also told you that human trafficking in the rise in Edo, Delta, and Kano states. And back to the news, clerics have blamed the parents for the massive failure of this year's JAM by allowing them spend more time on social media and television rather than their books. Archbishop John Praise of Dominion Chapel International Churches and the Imam Apo Legislative Mosque, Nuru Khalid, made the observation while delivering their sermons. Trust TV correspondent Gaza Yakubu tells us more.
The recent mass failure recorded in the just concluded JAM examination has been linked to lack of proper parental training. The Imam Apo Legislative Mosque Abuja, Sheikh Muhammad Nur Kali, said parents need to curb the habit of allowing children spend more time on the television and the internet.
Media is also responsible because you scarcely have educative programs in our televisions and radios.
In the same vein, the presiding bishop of Dominion Chapel International Churches, Archbishop John Praise, noted that the role of parents in bringing up their kids can never be overemphasized and said it is the responsibility of parents to train up their children.
A parent must be able to know that a child is not doing well by monitoring the academic performance of that child. And when we don't do that, they will just go to school, think they're in school and they are not in school. Either they are with friends misbehaving somewhere. So parents owe it a responsibility to monitor what happens with their kids.
The Imam advised the media to fill their airtime with educational program rather than entertainment to help enhance their children's intellect. Gaza Yakubu, Trust TV News, Abuja.
And to health matters, public health experts have warned that the Delta variant of COVID-19 first detected in India remains a big threat to Nigeria, noting that it could spark a surge of the viral infection that will be difficult to contain. The expert, a pharmaceutical research scientist, Professor Martin Emeje, and public health physician Dr. Taiwo Obembe, warned that the Delta variant of COVID-19 could find its way into the country any time. They stressed that the country should immediately begin to put in place measures to contain the variant confirmed to be responsible for massive resurgence of COVID-19 infections as well as deaths in many countries of the world in the last few weeks. In business, the Nigerian Ports Authority (NPA) has ordered implementation of minimum safety standard scheme for trucks. And General Manager Corporate and Strategic Communications (NPA) Mr. Olasheni Alakija disclosed in a statement in Lagos that the implementation took effect from July 1. He said that the action by the authority is aimed at bringing to an end incessant breakdown of trucks on the port access corridor. Only trucks confirmed by the NPA and have met the MSS requirements and duly issued with an MSS certificate will continue to be active on the platform managed by the system operator. And on the foreign scene, United States is unlikely to meet President Joe Biden's target on getting at least 70% of American adults partially vaccinated by 4th of July holiday.
Biden set a goal in early May to get 70% of American adults to receive at least one COVID-19 vaccine shot by the 4th of July. However, about 2 weeks ago, the White House has confirmed the country is unlikely to meet that target.
We think it'll take a few extra weeks to get to 70% of all adults with at least one shot, with the 18 to 26-year-olds factored in.
Here in Washington, D.C., it has barely hit the mark, but low vaccinations among young people are holding back the overall vaccination rate in the country. The U.S. has been increasing its stockpile early on, taking the American first route to corner the market. It was not until last month did the Biden administration announce its plan to share the vaccines with other countries. At about the same time, local media has reported millions of vaccine doses in storage would likely expire before the end of June.
And in sports, Nigeria Super Eagles Team B has suffered a 4-0 defeat from the Mexican football team in an international friendly at the Los Angeles Coliseum, USA. The match is part of a series of tune-up matches organized by the Mexicans as they prepare for the next week's Confederation of North, Central America and Caribbean Association Football Gold Cup tournament. And that wraps it up on the news update. Don't forget to follow us on all of our social media platforms. I am Martia Umar. Thank you for watching.